Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Tuesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. The Hamlet Police Department announced on their Facebook page Monday that they will be hosting a Know Your Rights forum next month. According to the post, the purpose for this endeavor is to appraise citizens on current laws they may not know exist, as well as address concerns citizens may have that can likely be cleared up with pleasant face-to-face banter. Topics of the forum include traffic stops, juvenile laws, citizen encounters with law enforcement, including being detained, and domestic violence. The timed event will also include a Q&A session. The event is scheduled for 6 p.m. on December 11th at the New Hope Baptist Church, which is located at 1596 on US 74 Business. For more information, you can contact the department at 910-582-2551. When Devon Tillman signed his name on his commitment letter to Pfeiffer University on Monday, his signature stood for a lot more than continuing his cross-country career. A senior and four-year runner for Richmond and head coach Reggie Miller, Tillman became the second student athlete in as many weeks to formally ink his future academic and athletic careers. Tillman received a merit scholarship from Pfeiffer to join the Falcons cross-country program. While he's been anticipating his signing day for the past couple of weeks, it's the bigger picture he's been focusing on. With his future now officially set at Pfeiffer for the next 4 years, Tillman will become the first member of his family to attend college, and that's the most meaningful accomplishment for the soon-to-be Falcon. During Monday's celebration in Richmond's Media Center, Tillman was flanked by his parents Wayne and Kim and brothers Ethan and Tim. Also on hand to congratulate him were Miller, girls head coach Jessica Covington, and an abundance of teammates. As soon as Huff High School won its opening round playoff game Friday against Olympic, Richmond Raider head coach Brian Till went to work on training film and studying the Huskies. The dedicated sense of responsibility and urgency to prepare shown by the head coach for Richmond's upcoming second round playoff game is a mutual feeling coursing throughout the top-seeded Raiders locker room by all of the players and coaching staff. After enjoying the first round bye, Till and the Raiders were back in full force on Monday, with players splashing their way through practice as a light mist fell over the practice fields. Richmond's focus ramped up on two things, itself and the number 8 Huskies. One thing that's certain is Richmond's desire to win on Friday and remain undefeated on the season. A win would move the Raiders into the third round of the state playoffs for the second straight season, and would be a potential rematch of last year's bout with number 4 Myers Park if the Mustangs also win against Ardrey Kell. Richmond will continue its full week of practice today and on Wednesday before having a final walkthrough practice on Thursday. Kickoff against the Huskies is scheduled for Friday at 7:30 p.m. at Raider Stadium. Tonight, Raider basketball tips off for a new season. The Green and Gold welcome in Anson for the opening night. Already taking place as we speak are the JV games. Varsity action will tip off at 6 p.m. with head coach Teddy Mosley and the girls team, followed by the Raiders and head coach Don Pettigrew at 7:30 p.m. A few weeks ago, Live at 5 sat down with Jace Bendell about his upcoming Elves on the Run 5K. We would like to replay that interview for you. Here it is. All right, so you have a really big event coming up. Of course, it's the second year you guys are doing this. Tell us a little bit about what Elves on the Run 5K is.
So, Elves on the Run is a 5K. This is the second annual, like he said. And it goes to support the kids in Richmond County whose families can't buy Christmas for them. No, last year we helped a little over 35 kids, and we try to average about $100 per kid.
And so this is a second year. What led you to want to put this event on? Because this is pretty cool coming from someone who's in the high school age range to be able to do something like this. So tell us about what led you to doing this.
Yes, sir. In the past, my family and I, we would donate to about 1 or 2 kids each year. And I got down to thinking, I'd like to donate to more than just 1 or 2 kids each year. And I was thinking, I like to run. Why not put them together? And so I came up with the idea for Elves on the Run. An original scrapped idea was a color run in like September because it's too close of a time frame. And so we said, why not just make it a Christmas thing and we can turn it into a Christmas present.
And so how can people sign up for it, and what's the cost for it to be able to enter?
You can sign up either on our website. It should be
We'll have it on the graphic at the
Yes,
bottom
sir.
for you. That way we can get it out there for you.
Yes, sir.
And what's the cost?
It's $25 for an adult, and then late fee for an adult is $35. Then for a kid, it's $15, and late fee's $20.
And so when does it take place, and where at?
It takes place December 14th at the Hamlet First Presbyterian Church.
All right. So if you want to know more information, that is on the screen at the bottom. It's taking place Saturday, September 14th at the First Presbyterian Church in Hamlet. Have they been helping you guys out with the event?
All they do is allow us to hold it there.
That's awesome. All right, and that will be taking place December 14th. And you guys have a slogan called "Because Every Child Deserves a Christmas." And that sounds like a really cool slogan you guys have putting on there. And the event, definitely go out and support it. It sounds like it's going to be a really great cause. Second annual. How many showed up to it last year?
We had exactly 150 runners.
That is awesome. Let's see if we can double that this year. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, Fifth Dimension is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including natural stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Please visit us at 639 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham, North Carolina. That's 639 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham, North Carolina.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Richmond Community College's Electric Utility Substation and Relay Technology program is a game changer. Established as a partnership between Richmond CC and Duke Energy in 2011, this innovative, one-of-a-kind program was created to address the nation's growing demand for technicians capable of working on the protective relaying that controls America's high-voltage power grid. While entry-level technicians in the utility industry normally require 5 years of training, Richmond CC's 2-year program was crafted specifically to cut the training time in half and fast-tracked its students toward high-skill, high-wage jobs in the industry. Graduates of the EUSRT degree program are making between $50,000 and $75,000 in their first year of employment. As lead instructor Steve Lampley said, "We have the program, we have the jobs, now we need more students." Enroll in Richmond Community College's Electric Utility Substation and Relay Technology today.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by ROYO, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It has been a pretty decent day today. It's been a little bit chilly outside, not as gloomy as it was yesterday and some of what we saw over the weekend, but the temperatures are a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. And looking at the night, it's just a few more degrees warmer than it was yesterday. Not sure if you want to consider it warmer considering it's still cold out there, but 7 o'clock we are looking at 47 degrees with some clouds in the sky, and then at 44 degrees for 9 o'clock. So a little bit of a drop off there and probably continue to dip into tonight, probably getting close to the 30s once more. But looking at tomorrow, we are expecting the lows to be down into the mid 30s to upper 30s. But the highs are looking pretty good with 60s and sunny skies across the entire Sandhills. Starting over in Fayetteville will be a high of 61, low of 38. Rayford's going to be a high of 61, low of 38 as well. Lumberton is going to be experiencing a 61 and 39 degree temperatures. Laurinburg is going to be a 63, 39. Southern Pines is going to be a high of 60, low of 35. Looking at the other side of the Sandhills, Elvis is going to be a high of 60, low of 37. Rockingham and Hamlet will be a high of 61, low of 38. Down in Bentonville, South Carolina, will be a high of 63, low of 39. And then across the PD will be Waysboro, will be a high of 61 and a low of 39. Now looking at the 7-day forecast, we are once again expecting some really warm temperatures for Wednesday. Sunny skies as well, but looking at Thursday, it'll be a high of 60, low of 37. Partly cloudy skies, as well as Friday, of course, the big game for the second round of the playoffs. Looking pretty good, especially across the entire Sandhill. So for all the SAC teams that are still in the playoffs, whether it be the 4AA or the 4A region, those guys, they're going to be just okay for Friday night. It's going to look really good for all football across the Sandhills. Be a high of 60, low of 46 hours, so it'll be a little bit chilly, but not quite as cold as, say, the Scotland game, Richmond-Scotland game. But looking at Saturday, it will be 67, low of 48, with some with some rain percentages in the forecast. So do expect for Saturday to be a little bit wet. Sunday is going to be partly cloudy skies with a high of 65 and a low of 42. Then Monday, we're getting back into all sunny skies all day long, high of 60, low of 35, a little bit cooler that day. And then Tuesday will be partly cloudy skies again with high of 60 and a low of 40. So that's going to do it for Live at 5 Weather Report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.